How's it going, everybody? Chris here at Digital Asset Connoisseur. Today in the video, we're going to take a look at the markets, as well as a couple of news stories. The first one about an upcoming video game that may have some play-to-earn features involved. Second story is going to be taking a look at the Robinhood company being bought out by FTX. And then the last story is going to be covering Coinbase and how they're kind of shutting down their Coinbase Pro. So, as always, the opinions expressed in this video are my own and are not intended for financial purposes. They are strictly for entertainment and education. Always make sure you're doing your own research and staying safe out there. Let's get it. Alright, so the upcoming game release is GTA 6, which is Grand Theft Auto 6. I personally haven't played any of the recent Grand Theft Auto games. I think the last one I played was Grand Theft Auto 3. I can remember going and renting it from the store as a kid and booting it up. So it looks like the franchise is still going strong. And with this Grand Theft Auto 6, so everything we're going to talk about for this story is really speculation. There's been nothing official confirmed. But they did have a couple of leaks, and it sounds like they may have some kind of in-game currency that might be either tied into the blockchain or just a cryptocurrency of their own, and they might have some kind of a play-to-earn feature. So why this is interesting is because when we look at any video game really that you play, oftentimes you're doing things, completing a quest, missions, whatever it is, you're earning some kind of in-game currency, but it's always very closed in what you can actually do with it. It stays in that game, right? Like maybe you take your coins and you go and buy a new gun or a skin or something like that. But if they are able to kind of implement and have it roll out into some kind of currency that has real world use, this is something that could go to a different game completely. So maybe it's the same currency that's used across multiple games within the kind of the Rockstar. Let's see, I think that's Rockstar Games, who makes Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe the currency you earn in this GTA 6 game can be used also in some of their other games. Or if you get a new gun or a new skin in the game, you can take it and use it in other Rockstar games. Whether it's Red Dead Redemption. Or whatever it is. Or maybe you're just able to sell it. Maybe there's a marketplace where you're actually able to sell those in-game items, whether it's the currency that you earn or the skins and things that you buy with the currency that you earn in the game for real-world money. So it kind of bridges that gap, which is really kind of interesting. I don't think many games have done that. I know some, like maybe Steam and some other ones, have some in-game marketplaces, but I think that if they are able to do this and they do roll it out, it could be a really big thing and really incentivize a lot of people to want to try and play those different games and things. So, all right, second story, taking a look at our buddy Sam Bankman-Fried, who's the CEO of FTX and possible buyout of Robinhood. So this one, again, nothing's been official yet. But it looks like Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX is a crypto exchange that he kind of heads, is exploring whether it might be able to acquire Robinhood. And so Robinhood's, most people, if they buy stocks, and I think even Robinhood's offered cryptos more recently in the last couple of years, they can use that Robinhood app. It's something that's low fees. Over the last year in 2021, I think it kind of got in hot water for trading against some people that were using its app and locking them out. I'm thinking of the Wall Street Bets group and how they were trying to sell, was it AMC stocks and some other ones. But on the Robinhood app, it wasn't letting them sell or buy. It could only allow them to sell. So they were kind of in some hot water for that. But it looks like FTX might be trying to buy Robinhood. I don't think anything has been made official. No final decision has been made. But when we wonder or ask ourselves, is this even possible? I think that it definitely is possible because here's another story. This one's from back in May, and this is from Sam. This is about Sam Bankman-Fried specifically, not necessarily FTX, but he is the CEO, so that's why it's relevant here. He bought a 7.6% stake in Robinhood, so he bought 56 million shares, and the reason we know this is because it had to be filed with the SEC, right? Considering how sizable it was. So it appears that he had some interest even at that time in Robinhood, and maybe FTX is looking to buy him out. One of the things that I've noticed with FTX's exchange specifically is that they have a lot of money right now. So it looks like kind of through the bull market over the last year leading up to it, it appears as though they were probably kind of fiscally responsible. You look at some of the different companies right now and exchanges that are having troubles and bad positions. We assume a lot of them were over leveraged, that they were, maybe having a lot of debt. It doesn't appear that FTX might be in that same position. They seem to be pretty aggressive right now in this bear market and trying to acquire some of these different companies that are having issues. So will be interesting to see if they do acquire Robinhood and what their plans long term with that company are if they do. Let me know in the comments below if you would be willing to use Robinhood if FTX bought him out, or if you use them right now. You don't really care either way. Last story, taking a look at Coinbase Pro being shut down or transitioned. Well, let's see. Terminology they use is merging their trading services. So on Coinbase right now, they have kind of the Coinbase, just the regular app. That's the one that I use. But then there's also a Coinbase Pro, which it's designed kind of it's more of a DEX. So it's a little bit more of an advanced kind of setup. You can set, buy orders and different things on there. But usually the fees are lower. So it looks like here they talk about they're going to be sunsetting the Coinbase Pro and starting to migrate all advanced trading services into one unified Coinbase account. So it looks like that maybe they're just kind of taking it to that one account, and we might be able to get access to some of those same features that were on Coinbase Pro on the Coinbase. So fee-wise, it looks like 0 to 0.6%, which is really nice. It's low. I think that's definitely one thing that I'm going to explore over the coming months, is finding a exchange or kind of that fiat on-ramp that I'll use that has really reasonable fees. Sometimes I feel like if I'm buying on Coinbase, I'm just getting price gouged when I'm buying whatever it is, and there's like a $50 fee or something like that. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys have an exchange that you use that you think has good fees. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like, subscribe, ding that notification bell. And if you do leave a comment, it helps with the algorithms. Until next time.